First is Audriana Tanahara, a defendant from the 2017 case of forgery of a commercial instrument. This is a state jail felony. She is appearing in court to face a motion to revoke probation due to a serious violation of her conditions, failing to participate in the mandatory felony drug court program.
All right, the court is calling 2017 CR 13698, State versus Audriana Tanahara. Could I have parties announced?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Elizabeth Russell for Ms. Tanahara.
And are you Ms. Tanahara?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision and state's motion to supplement pending motion to revoke probation with your attorney, and did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Audriana Tanahara who's placed on community supervision in 2017 CR 13698 for the offense of forgery of a commercial instrument or check on August 3rd, 2018 for a term of 4 years? Is that you? All right, state.
Violation of condition number 38. On or about the 25th day of August 2020 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Audriana Tanahara did then and there fail to participate in the felony drug court program in violation of condition number 38.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Not true.
State.
We waive and abandon the remainders.
Any objections to the waivers?
No objection, Judge.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 38, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, and up to a $500 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 38?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 38 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Judge, the state is asking for revocation and a sentence of 1 year in the state jail facility.
And Judge, that is our agreement. If I may speak on behalf of my
Yes.
client. Ms. Tanahara was originally placed in the drug court program. She was having financial difficulties with participation. When she was removed from the drug court program, she started to have medical issues, congestive heart failure. I have some documentation of that congestive heart failure if you'd like to review that. As her medical condition got worse, she became more and more concerned about turning herself in because she wasn't going to get her medical treatment. She understands that this was not the appropriate way to handle this, and that because of that, she only can be either terminated, unsatisfied, or revoked. But she is here wanting to take responsibility, and I do think she wanted to address the court really quickly if she may.
Do you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Audriana Tanahara.
All right, your attorney mentioned something about financing.
Yes, ma'am.
How was that related to drug court?
I was just unemployed. I wasn't applying myself as I should have been, and since then,
No. Because it seems as though maybe a conversation that you've had, you're saying that you had issues with finances and felony drug court. And normally felony drug court does not require you to pay the $1,000 fee until you're closer to graduation. So I'm wondering, just so I'll know, what finances are you saying you had difficulty with in felony drug court? Because they help you with employment.
And not in the drug court. I had it in the program, I guess, that they offered me the last.
What program?
My probation officer had called me and told me that there was a program I could pay off my fees in a certain amount of months. And
What program?
I don't know what it was called.
So 2 things, Judge. How I was addressing the drug court was that she was not able to provide for herself, not provide for the drug court because of financial issues. So that's issue number 1. And then issue number 2 is that according to my client, the felony probation officer told her that if she was able to just pay off her fees, they would terminate her from probation. I know that that's not necessarily the way that it works, but that's how it was discussed with her. And it's not the first time I've heard that being discussed with the client. So I think just for court's clarity, I think that's what she's speaking about.
Okay.
And let me give you the documentation on the medical.
And then my other question is, it said that you owed $743.99 to HEB. Has that been paid?
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
No, ma'am, not yet.
All right, you've had since 2018 to pay that. Why hasn't that been paid?
I wasn't always employed, but it was my fault.
But I mean, it's since 2018 and you haven't paid a penny to that?
Take
That's a problem.
responsibility. Yes, ma'am.
And then this is not your first motion to revoke. That's a problem.
Understand.
So what have you done? Have you done anything other than this is your second motion to revoke?
I've just got employed. I mean, I've just, been trying.
I mean, if you haven't done anything, just tell me.
No, ma'am, I haven't done anything towards the courts. You're right.
Because you were placed on probation before I was presiding judge in this court. And then you had a motion to revoke, and it was violations of 5 and 5. And according to this, you have children. That's why I told you to do parenting classes.
Okay.
And it appears you haven't done anything since 2018.
Sorry.
I mean, I don't even know. Somebody explained to me why I should give you a year instead of 2 years because you haven't done anything.
I guess the basis of our request is the congenital heart failure and the medical treatment that you would receive in the state jail facility. She hasn't done anything towards the court, but she did at one point receive gainful employment, and that was a huge struggle and a huge hurdle that had to be overcome by Ms. Tanahara. I think you can see based on her drug court participation, as well as even the medical documentation, she is a methamphetamine addict and has struggled with addiction for quite some time. And so even just getting gainful employment was a feat in and of itself.
And who's taking care of your child?
I think it's her mom. Is that
That's my sister.
Your sister. And they're here, Judge.
So does anybody want to tell me why I should just give her a year? She hasn't done anything. I mean, not even paid towards HEB since 2018.
And so our request would be based on the medical issues, as well as the fact that she did seek gainful employment. We understand that this is not the way Ms. Tanahara should have handled this. She understands that.
State.
Judge, I did take into consideration the medical issues, which is why the state is asking for 2 years on this.
All right. Are you asking me to follow this revocation for 1 year?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, this is what the court will do. The court is finding violation of condition number 38 true. The court will grant the motion, revoke, sentence you to 1 year in the state jail facility. Give you credit for any time served. There's to be restitution to HEB in the amount of $743.99. And that's under cause number 2017 CR 13698. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. And the court will request the therapeutic community for you. Therapeutic community doesn't increase the amount of time that you will serve, but it is designed to help you with any addictions you may suffer from.
On my way out of my room.
During that the therapeutic community is in the state jail facility.
All right, did you review the document entitled Profit Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. With your heart condition, if you continue to use, meth is not great for the heart to begin with, not even on a healthy heart. One or two things going to end up happening. Either you're going to be in and out of jail or in and out of prison for the rest of your life, or either you may get a bad batch, or it may hit your heart a certain way, and somebody's going to have to identify your body. If you're not going to be clean and healthy for yourself, then do it for your child if you love your child. And when you're released from the state jail facility, don't come to your sister's home acting like you've been the parent all the time and you're setting your own rules. You're going to need to flow with the way the household is set up. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, when you're released, if you cannot find a place to help you with your sobriety, any type of transitional home, if I'm still here, you come back here, I'll pick up the phone, call a place to help you, all right?
Appreciate that.
All right,
Thank you.
good luck to you, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next is William Hink, who is accused of burglary of a building. This offense is classified as a state jail felony, carrying a penalty range of 180 days to 2 years in a state jail facility. In court, the defendant pled no contest and claimed that his unauthorized break-in stemmed from a loss of control due to drug use.
William Hink, can I have the parties announced?
Galloway for state.
Alma Benavides for Mr. Hink.
And are you Mr. Hink?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Hink, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? I'm sorry, did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Hink, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with burglary of a building. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. You have a plea with the state. The court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you are giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Hink, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen by entering this plea, you will be deported and denied naturalization and reentry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 160 days under 1244. There's to be restitution of, is this $740?
Yes, sir.
$740.43 to Watershed Car Wash. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, ma'am.
State any evidence.
Stenographer states one in attachment.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, we're asking the court to follow the plea bargain agreement that we've entered into with the state. And Mr. Hink has approximately 56 days jail credit.
All right. So why are you doing this?
Why am I doing what, ma'am?
Committing theft, breaking into locations that do not belong to you.
I don't know at the time.
I'm sorry, what? I can't hear you.
I don't know, ma'am. I was on drugs and
Okay. All right, the court is going to follow your agreement, sentence you to 160 days under in the Bear County Jail under 1244. There's a restitution of $740.43 to Watershed Car Wash. There's been no contact with Watershed Car Wash and no residing in households with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. When you're released from custody, you need to go straight to a sober household. You need to do sober support meetings. If you cannot find a transitional house for yourself or somebody to help you maintain your sobriety, if I'm still here, you come back here and I will help you get into a home. If you do not take care of this problem, only one of two things is going to happen. Either you're going to end up at the jail, at the prison, either you're going to use for the last time, somebody's going to have to identify your body, or either you're going to break in somewhere and somebody's going to use self-help. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you. Thank you,
Judge.
counsel.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you, Judge.
you're welcome. Who's next?
I'm working on two, please.
Okay.
Where this one?